Hey everyone, my name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar. Thanks for being here. I'm a real guitar teacher. I don't have my guitar with me right now, do I? But here on this channel, I give you examples of songs. I teach chords, I teach all kinds of things, especially to beginners and intermediate players. I get them up to speed so that they can be advanced guitar players. Some advanced techniques I really don't teach, but I do teach how to strum properly, how to hold your guitar properly, how to sing and play at the same time, because that's what I've done in my professional life. I really love it. Singer-songwriters are my favorite. So come on over and be a part of Quail Studios Guitar. Here's my workflow for making a tab. This particular tab is the one I'm working on for Rainbow Connection, and this is how it goes. Here's my workflow in Finale. All right, I'm checking everything and I'm going to this part. I need to figure out what key I'm in. So what we're going to do now is, here's the latest version of the Music and Lead Sheets book. Go down to page 8 and just go down to Rainbow Connection. Oh, we're in the key of G major. So let's change this to G major. Now I was remembering, let's see, are there any pickups? Also, how many beats per measure is it? I'm trying to think, okay, no, there's no pickups. It's 3/4 time. I'm going to do it in 3/4 time. Now this is finishing and populating the page for me. I've got the title. Oops, there's a problem here on the right-hand side. I'm going to move the composer's names up. Take out the subtitle. This comes every time I do a new score or a new sheet. So I take those out, and then I need to go to YouTube and find my recording because I'm going to base this on my recording. All right, so let's go to the YouTube studio and type in Rain, which is, I'm going to content. We're going to type in Rain for Rainbow Connection. I just need to type that in. Here we go. Going down to the song example, listen to what I did. All right, I'm not going to worry about the capo on the 2nd fret, and I'm playing it in the key of G major with the capo on the 2nd fret. I'll put a note here about the capo on the 2nd fret later, but I'm just going to start putting in the notes that I'm playing. And right now I'm contemplating, let's see, what's my rhythm here? Dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, da, dun. Oh, you know what? It's swinging. I'll worry about that later. I'm remembering what the notes are in this chord. And play that chord twice. And back up. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the first 2 measures. I'm sitting here contemplating. Let's see, what is that rhythm there? So sometimes I just have to think about the rhythm and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, now I get it. So I'm going to put this rhythm in. This is the hardest part for me, is writing down the rhythm and the notes. So this is actually a C chord with a G bass. I had to think about this one for just a second. Now a C chord with a G bass would normally look like this, with a G in the bottom, and then it would go to an E. And I was thinking, okay, I think that's right. E, G, C. I gotta have a G in there. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to highlight these 2 measures, copy and paste them over. Bang! I love this program. It just does some really good stuff. Now what should I do? At this point, I decided to do a tab, highlight the whole line, and make a tab. Looking at this tab right away, it's like, oops. All right, got to undo that. So I undo that. I go back to my utilities and transpose this down an octave because everything was too high. Octave. Now I pull it down one more time. And basically everything is in the right place, but there's a couple of changes that I need to make. So here we go. I'm going to make these changes. All right, that's what I need. Now I did make a mistake here because that second chord is the wrong rhythm. And I'll fix that in just a minute, but I didn't realize it at this point. I was just getting the tab in the right place and everything. But you'll see how I figured that out in just a little bit. Now I'm going to save it. Rainbow. Connection guitar tab. All right, now it's saved. Let's go back and listen to it again. I'm not going to put that harmonic in. That's more of an advanced thing, so I'm just going to do the basic notes. I realized that I needed an arpeggio right here at the end of this section. So I've got to figure out what that arpeggio is. There we go. Sometimes it takes me a couple of times to actually figure out what I'm doing here, you know, it's especially when I don't have the guitar in my hands. So I'm going to take those notes out right here. Oh, that's the note I need. I need that G on the top. I had forgotten about that. Okay, so I try to do this and it's like, oops, I've got too many beats in that measure. Let's go back and we're going to delete all the extra notes right there. Good. Now I got to figure out how to take out the things I don't need. This is a little bit slow sometimes because I'm trying to think about this. There we go. That's correct. I look at it, go, okay, wait a minute. I need to change the tab on that. Go back up here and select that. Pull it down. Tab automatically changes. Bang. There we go. And I think I'm ready. Save it. All right, so listening to this, I realize, okay, there's something wrong here. Let's go back and look at the notes. And I look at the notes and I'm like, oh, that's the problem. I've got the wrong rhythm. I forgot to change, when I was fixing the tab, I forgot to change the rhythm of the notes in that second chord right there, or in that first chord. So I do that. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta click on that. I'm gonna copy this over to the third measure. Now I should have it. Yep, so there we go. Now everything matches, save it again. All right, everyone, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Remember, I'm over at Patreon, Subscribestar, and PayPal. Links are in the description. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. By the way, don't forget about my book. All of my subscribers and supporters get my book and updates. Once you get the book, during the year, I will give you updates until the end of the year. This is September of 2021. So if you get my book now, you'll get updates through 2021. Then, of course, if you make a donation in 2022, you get updates for the whole year. Remember that if you actually are learning things from people on the internet, make sure that you make a donation to them, because this is how they make their living. So please support your favorite creators. And this brings me to the point that I've got 83,000 subscribers. I'm blown away. Almost 100,000. This will be great. I get one of those little plaques when I get to 100,000. Share this with your friends. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.